rush to speak to us, and the feeling is mutual. Stormstormer, my man, you don't get to celebrate with the rest of your team, though. We saw everyone sharing hugs. Are you all alone right now?
I'm all alone, celebrating by myself.
No.
So
We can celebrate with
We
you.
can celebrate with you.
Yeah.
Stormstormer, congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
I imagine that spirits are riding high, but if you were with your boys right now, what would you be saying? How would you be feeling?
just being like, guys, we fucking made it. I told you we can do it. Last weeks have been a bit rough, you know, and it's nice that we can still prove that we can make it to freaking major. So it's a big freaking relief. You know, when you play these tiebreakers, I'm just insanely happy that we made it, honestly.
Would you say that this ranks in like some of your most stressful games or stressful series that you've ever played?
I mean, for sure. I mean, what is this game 2 even? Like, I don't know, this freaking chaos, like, over and over again. Like, yeah, playing a series against Secret, man, they're always intense. Also, the normal series that we played against them with this DPC tour, it also was freaking wild getting over here. So, yeah, there was some stressful games, but we kept it pretty calm, we kept it pretty cool, and yeah.
You kept it cool, but during the comms, like when you guys communicated, was there a lot of shouting, or was it like clean? Who was calling the shots, especially the third game?
I mean, third game it got a bit messy for sure. I mean, especially in the team fights and stuff. But I mean, honestly, I think we did a pretty good job of remaining calm. Like, in all honesty, like I think. Yeah, we didn't get ourselves too stressed, to be honest. Like, we even did some crazy picks. We were like, whatever, let's just freaking do it. And in the team fights, though, it definitely got messy. Like, you could hear it. Like, it got freaking crazy. You know, when Fishman grabbed Remco, he was like, I got him.
Yeah, you really wanted to get him.
Yeah. I mean, you know, of course, there's like some history between us and Secret, so I mean, it was a crazy series. But yeah, for sure. I mean, calm outside of team fights, crazy in team fights. That's what I can tell for sure.
Yeah. What about that fountain dive in the end when Pure decided to go fountain? What was that about?
Did he go fountain? I didn't even see, honestly.
Yeah, you were all clicking the.
Yeah, you were clicking the throne.
Yeah, you were clicking the ancient.
Necrophos was off somewhere in the corner.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was completely zoned out already. I didn't even understand what's happening. I was just hitting the throne, and Dima was also like clapping it with the Bane, like dealing 10 damage per hit. And I didn't even realize what's happening. I was like, okay, we actually fucking won. I didn't even see that he was in the zone. Nothing to say. And I guess Pure just feeding himself. You know, this guy, when he feels himself, he just does what he wants. He does some crazy shit, and like diving fountain in the end.
There we go.
Now I get to see it. I mean,
yeah.
Thanks, production.
So,
yeah, I mean, Pure, you're freaking insane. What are you doing?
The rest of you are frantically clicking it, thinking about that Texas barbecue, the major, the final, the LAN, etc. So, yeah. Happens.
I guess.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you about the last pick. Like, how much of a say does Team have, and how much of a say does Pure have in his last pick? Because a lot of the times you just last pick his hero, and it's something weird.
Tough to tell. I guess more him than the team. I mean, I guess in many situations, honestly, like, we just support him in his pick. There are rare situations where we try to calm him down, because this guy, he can sometimes want to have crazy heroes, you know, like that might seem a bit too wild. But I don't know, in terms of percentage, maybe 70-30 to him or something, honestly. That's what I would imagine. I'm not sure if my team agrees on that, but I think, like, in most situations, like the Necro pick, for example, was his idea. So we just basically supported it. We were like considering other options too, and we're like, is it really the best? Ursa got banned out. We also considered that one. Yeah, 70-30, something like this, I guess.
Good to hear.
Congrats, of course, on qualifying to the major. I know you've been playing competitive Dota on and off, you know, it's 2016, 2017, you know, it's been some time that you've been in the scene, but not really making it to the next step. You've often been like the qualifier player. So how does it feel after all these years to finally
LAN player
get there, to be in Division 1, of course, to get to a major? Like, what does that feel just right now?
It's freaking crazy. I mean, honestly, it takes some time to realize it, like playing on a major, like it's still surreal. Basically, that's why I guess I zoned out when I hit the throne as well. No, it's a great feeling. I'm really happy that we're gonna, like, that we just freaking made it, and especially with this team. Like, we had ups and downs, and it's just amazing that we like could get ourselves back together and just win these tiebreakers. And Yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing on LAN with these boys, honestly, and just see how we're gonna do. Like, for me, it's gonna be my first major ever, and I think for all my teammates too, actually, if I don't forget anybody. Yeah, it should be the first for all of us, so it's gonna be a blast, for sure. Like, no matter what's gonna happen, it's gonna be fun times.
I mean, it's good you bring that up, but have you had the conversation yet about how to deal with the LAN experience, the lack of it? How are you going to cope with going from being the online team that can beat anyone to then having to go to a major with everyone else? Have you, obviously you've just qualified, I'm not expecting you to have the conversation now, but have you in the months that you've been together had that topic, kind of talked about that potentially?
Nah, I mean, we didn't have a talk like are we gonna deal with LAN experience. We basically were like, getting to the major would be really freaking good, guys, because the big goal for everybody is TI, also for us, and basically like just getting a chance to play on a major before potentially going to TI. That itself, I mean, we're just looking forward, to be honest. Like, we are not like scared of it or anything. Of course, gonna be a new experience, but we're just glad that we get like this chance to play on a LAN before the big TI qualifier and TI itself are gonna come up. So maybe we're gonna have talks in the future about how we're gonna deal with stress and everything, but we didn't have that yet, and it's probably good to have that. But basically, right now we're just happy that we made it, honestly, and yeah, we'll see.
How do you guys deal with pressure, especially when games are going bad, when you feel you're playing from behind? Like, who's the one that is lifting up the spirits in the team?
That honestly depends on the overall mood of the team. I think if everybody is in their best shape and playing their best, and honestly, like, everybody is giving their best to like look positive at things, you know, when you lose a team fight, you're like not sad, but you're like thinking, oh, they use this and that, but what are we gonna do next? Like, honestly, I can't picture out one special player who does it better. It really depends on the overall mood of the team. If the mood is a bit down sometimes, like if somebody's not feeling that good or not really like able to play their best, then maybe it's like Dima, I guess, who's like really doing a good job. Like, he's always giving his best in terms of vocals. Like, he always, like Dima in terms of Fishman. Sorry, I maybe have to precise that, but yeah, he's basically always saying like, guys, let's just try. So this guy's spirit is really hard to kick ass, like to kick out.
Your energy is infectious, Stormstormer. I can feel you beaming through the screen. You got any shout-outs before we let you go? I know it's been a journey for you to get to this point. Who's helped you get to this level?
I mean, so many people, honestly. I mean, obviously, first shout out to my boys, like for making this happen. Shout out to Entity as well, best sponsors ever, you know, supporting us from start to finish. Also, of course, shout out to my family and my girlfriend, supporting me through all this, like making everything happen outside of Dota as well. Like, it's been it's really a blast to have like this wind in the back, and the support, and all my friends, of course, shouldn't forget about them too. I think some of them are also watching. Honestly, basically everybody in my life.
Let's go.
And also to you guys. Like, thanks for paneling this. It's always fun.
The pleasure is all ours. We get to watch high quality Dota. This is a give and take relationship, and we have to thank you a lot for being the last Western European representative, confirming your place in Arlington, and we'll be looking forward to seeing how your team does on LAN. Congratulations again, Stormstormer.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me, and have a good night.
Yep, you too, boss.
Will do.
Enjoy your night.